Alright, just had to fix something right quick. Okay. So, today, I'm gonna be doing, what if deku had quirk? It's not gonna be like the reload on fire with it, which I can continue if y'all want. Just get that video to like 2 likes, 1 or 2 likes, and if you want me to continue the symbiote, get part 2 to, I don't know, like 3. Also, when did I get like 5 subscribers? I haven't checked in a little bit. Hold up, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with. Yeah, I have 5 subscribers. When did this happen? Okay. So y'all want another part to what if Deku had a symbiote, and another part to what if Deku went back in time. I'll get to work on that, later. Looks like Reload on Fire wasn't popular. If you want like a part 2 to what if Deku had Imperio, or went back in time, or another part to uh, what if Deku had a symbiote, like part 3, you know, just leave a comment saying like, hey, I want part 3, and I want this video to at least get like a like. So, I'm going to get to where Izuku has a quirk, and the quirk's name is Devour. Now, it literally does what it sounds. Excuse me, that was absolutely disgusting. It literally does what I says it does. It quite literally, you know, you devour anything. I'm gonna say, like Black Whip. Yeah, Black Whip. Imagine Black Whip, but stronger, essentially stronger. But sorry, I'm looking at something on my TV. You imagine like Black Whip, but you know, when Izuku uses it, there's no red on the Black Whip, and it's more like monstrous, like you know, uh, you mess with me, I'm gonna. It kind of is like super. It's very horrific looking. Like it got that like you screw with me, I will eat you alive. Look. So Izuku, when he's born, these tendrils are kind of like once he's born and someone like one of the doctors tries to do an injection or something, like tries to crap, what's the best what is the best way I can put this? They were trying to like poke and prod on him, trying to figure out what he like, trying to fix him up, have him all good and stuff. Sorry, my phone went to black. It's just I have it to where I have it set to where it's able to fall asleep, but I won't. It'll keep recording, so that kind of helps me because it's just super convenient. So anyway, Izuku, he's like when he after he figures out how his quirk works, how to activate it, how to control it, he's like, okay, this is actually a pretty cool quirk. Because he just figured out that he doesn't really need you know I'm gonna say that he's also not gonna get All Might's quirk in this. He's definitely not getting All Might's quirk. Screw that, brother. Screw that, brother. He's definitely not getting All Might's quirk. Because, let's say he eats... There's also going to be quirked animals in this, so this boy's about to get so many quirks. Let's say he eats, like a wolf with super speed. Yeah, he gains the wolf's sight, smell, taste and touch. And, it it grants a buff to all of his, current senses, but it also gives him the quirk, but stronger. Because, it merges with his current physique. And it increases, like he has a biomass meter pretty much. Like, I'm gonna say he can see something, like in his eyes. There's something that when he eats too much, his eyes turn, the white parts of his eyes turn black. And he's able to shoot out, I don't know, like a whole bunch of black tendrils that just pierce through anything and instantly destroy anything they touch. Not really anything they touch, but like it's pretty potent. It's very potent. So basically, if Izuku wants to, he can just erase things out of existence. I'm gonna also say he can create stuff out of the tendrils. But whatever they touch, it instantly can cut through, no matter what the item or object is. Currently I'm running around playing on Dauntless. If I could, I'd show you guys, but I can't, because it's dumb. Anyway, I don't know how to record on here. So, anyway, Izuku, we're just gonna do a time skip to when, he first awakens his power or his quirk. The way he's gonna awaken it, he was protecting. I'm gonna make it Jiro. Yeah, because Bakugo's like on that crap. He's like, ha, your quirk is completely useless. Who would need someone like you useless, person? And Izuku, he knows her. I'm gonna say that they're really good friends. So Izuku's like, you know what? I ain't dealing with your bullcrap no more, Bakugo. And Bakugo's stunned. He's like, Izuku, you good? And he's like, no, I'm not good. You screwing with my friend. And Bakugo's like, but why you call me Bakugo? And Izuku's like, because that stupid nickname is dumb. Because that nickname that I gave you is dumb. It's childish. You know, he's like, Bakugo, listen. I know you on something. I know you've been on something since you were born thinking you were the coolest. But, come on. We both know I'm stronger. And he's like, and Bakugo's like, what you talking about, Izuku, what are you talking about, Deku? You're useless. You don't have a quirk. And Izuku, Izuku does have a quirk. It's just he doesn't use it because he knows what it can do. He's like, I've been trying. God, everyone here knows that I have been trying not to get angry with you because I don't want to completely devour you and erase you from existence by accident. I don't want to do that. And like the tendrils start kind of like appearing. And I'm gonna say they don't shoot out of his body; they just kind of manifest themselves. They just kind of appear, and they're like giant, uh, not giant. They're like dragon skulls. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Like at the ends of the tendrils, it's just dragon skulls. Like very small, like drake skulls, no horns or nothing. I'm gonna say he can like change what they look like and what they can do. I'm sorry, I just ate. Oh man, y'all ain't gonna be hear any of that. I think y'all can. I'll have to record. I'll have to check the video. So Izuku, he's done with Bakugo's bullcrap. So he's like, alright, Katsuki. He's like, alright, listen, Bakugo. And Izuku, just starts, the tendrils start appearing. He's like, I've had enough of you and your bullcrap. And his eyes turn black and red, because I'm going to say they're like the normal color, but when he activates his power and he gets real mad, they turn into that. They turn into like a very, they turn scurry. They turn real scurry. And he's like, and Bakugo's like, he's shook. He's like, what? And then, I'm gonna say that the tendrils spin around Izuku, and then his skulls disappear. They spin around Izuku's hands and turn into like gauntlets. He's like, Bakugo, you're done. And then he punches Bakugo, and he goes flying. Like he go, bing. I'm gonna say it was like no. It's also gonna be Momo. It's like Momo and Jiro. because, you know, they're cool. I'm gonna say like Ochako was dating Bakugo at this point because, you know, I got some mixed feelings about Ocha. Got some mixed feelings about her for reasons I don't really want to get into. It's okay though. It's okay. And then you know, Oshako's like, babe, because they were kind of like dating. I don't know why I said it like that, babe. And then you know, Izuku's like, I look. And then the goons are like, what the heck just happened? I thought he was quirkless. And everyone saw this. Even his mom saw this. And she thought he was quirkless. Because, I'm going to say he convinced the doctor he was quirkless. By convinced, I mean, like, this man threatened him. Also, you want to, if y'all have Dauntless, which I must say is a really good game. I'm not sponsored by them. It's just a really good game. You know, if you want to come play with me, you know, I'm gonna plug my. Oh snap! My friends on my. Three of my friends are online. You know, my PSN name is Sleek Victor. You know, y'all want to come play with me? Jump on. You know, let's have fun. Let's rip and tear through so many monsters because I love this game. It's so much fun. Anyway, Izuku, you know, he pulls up. He's like, I'm gonna do a time skip. I'm gonna say, you know, his parents abandoned him because, you know, his quirk was just too dangerous. So we're like, see about that. We gonna go, cause you know you a monster. You know we don't we don't mess around with monsters. And Bakugo's like, bro. Izuku's like, what? I'm your son. You know, they're like, no, our son isn't a monster. We don't have a son as far as we're concerned. Those are cool repeaters. Anyway, you know, Izuku's, you know, he's like real sad. He's like, bruh, why, you know, why did they leave me? And, you know, he's like, I'm gonna say this is like a known forest where monsters with quirks appear. And he's like, you know what? He's like, he sniffles. He's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done feeling weak. I'm done being useless. You know, Izuku, you know, like the tendrils are starting to wrap around him, creating like a demonic. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Like a demonic armor, because you know that's gonna look cool. Don't even lie to me. Don't even try to lie to me and say that ain't gonna look fresh. We both know. We both know that's gonna look fresh. Um, you know, Izuku, he pretty much, you know, he starts eating. If you know what I mean, he's like eating everything. He's eating, you know, he's eating bears, boars, wolves, everything. I'm gonna say, you know, he's really smart, so he can is still able to talk. I'm gonna say he can. Oh, you know what? I'll make this guy's quirk even cooler. If he eats a certain thing and he wants it to come back out, it's completely bend to his will. And I'm gonna say like an invisible tendril is permanently attached to the thing if it comes out of Izuku. I'm gonna give him an eagle and like a pack of wolves, just because. Like a pack of eagles and a pack of wolves, because why not? I can do that. It's my what if. You can't change my mind. You know, raw. Raw. I'm sorry, I did something on Dauntless. So Izuku, you know, after eating all this crap, I'm gonna say it's the same forest as in the U.S. training camp arc. So you know, the villains pull up. They're like, "Alright, let's murk these kids." And Izuku's like, "Well, should I save these people that I don't know, or should I just kind of like leave them to die?" And he's like debating about this. I'm gonna say you know, before his parents, you know, evicted him from the household, he, not Miracle. What was I about to say? Miracle. No, Jiro and Momo
They was dating. They was dating. So he sees them and he's like, now I gotta get involved, or I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night. So he armors up. He's like in full demon mode. Like I'm gonna say there. Oh, what's the best way to put this? There's like a mouth. There's like monster heads. There's like a demon. There's like two eyes on his forearm. There's what's the best way to explain this? His armor makes him look like an absolute monster. Like it's scary. Like when the villains or anyone sees it, they're horrified. They're frozen in place. Izuku walks over. He starts eating the fire. He starts devouring the gas. He's muscular. He's like, die! He screams die. And Izuku grabs his hand. I'm gonna say he was like full muscle. And he starts eating the muscle fibers off of his body. Like the void particles start spreading around. And Muscular screaming in pain. He's fallen. And Izuku says, only. And then he says, like in his head, he says, stop. And Muscular is completely like he's skin and bones. You know, he's like Small Might. If Small if Small Might didn't go, I'm sorry, I had to do it. He's like Small Might, but weaker. And he can't use his quirk because Izuku stole the quirk. Because when Izuku, eats a piece of the monsters or whatever, like the things, he can absorb their quirks. Like I'm gonna say he can do that because it's my what if. You can't change my mind. I'm dead. I got frozen. No, 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 no. Oh, well, he's flying in the air. Oh, I missed it. Crap. Okay. I either use sword or you know, what's good. Alright. So Izuku, you know, he walks up to Mirko, he walks up to Momo, like no one challenged him. He's like really scary. He's really scary looking. I got smacked. Oh wait, I dodged it? What? Okay. He's really scary looking. Like, if someone would walk up to this man and say, "Hey, you suck," they would like it would look like he was about to die. This man would feel the intense amount of bloodlust. Ooh, gotta roll. Gotta roll. Hit the ninja roll. Hit the ninja roll. Hit the ninja roll. Hit the ninja roll. Smack. Oh, that would have been so fast. That would have been cool. No, come here. No! Ah. Well, he got away. Alright. So Izuku, he runs up. He gives them a hug. I'm gonna say like the mask and the helmet disappear. I'm gonna say, they remember him. Even though he only gets a feeling that he knows them from somewhere. What? I am not frozen. I rolled out of the way of that attack. That don't make no sense, but whatever. You know, Izuku, he barely remembers them. Oh, what? That's bull. I almost had my overdrive, or my spin to win, as one of my friends calls it. You know who you are. You watch my videos. Oof, I just got blasted, brother. I got blasted. I'm finding a Scriv. Oh, they're the most annoying creatures on the planet. Ow. At the moment he stops moving, he's gonna murd. He's about to get murked. Yeet. Alright, so Izuku, he's like, I'm so glad to see you two. I'm glad to see you're okay. And and they're like, Izuku? They're like confused, and he's like, the one and only. And they're like, what happened to you? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where is he? Oh, he's behind me. Alright, so Izuku, they hug Izuku. They're on that, we missed you. And then, you know, Uraraka, seeing how buff Izuku is like, oh, maybe I should, try and get on that train. And she's like, I missed you so much too, Izuku. And, Izuku's like, yeah, I remember you. I ain't having none of that. That's just, no. You know, Izuku knows, he remembers some things, but other things he just doesn't. So Izuku, anyway, Izuku, you know, he what's the best way to put this? You know, he murks the villains. Everyone's confused, like, who is this guy? And then Momo in ooh, Avatar of Corruption, grabbing that. Momo and uh Jiro say, you know, he's our boyfriend from a long time ago. He's our boyfriend technically because I'm gonna say they still dating. Super fast mode. And Izuku's like, yup, they're mine. And you know, Todoroki and Kaminari are like, they do the snap like, swipe or no, and Izuku's like, swipe or no swiping. And everyone's confused, like, how do you remember that? You've been in there, they're confused, like, how do you remember that, but not us? That happened like when we were kids. And Izuku says, well, I just thought it'd be funny. You know, plot. Also, what happened to my invincibility frames? I was, you know, completely, like, invincible for a few seconds. Like, I was standing in the middle of lava magma, and it was just, like, nothing. Anyway, so Izuku, you know, he's like, you know, let's, and he's like, can I join you, eh? And Aizawa was like, yeah, why not? Because, you know, Dad Zawa's, like, best, best, best teacher of the year award goes to Dad Zawa. Can't tell me I'm wrong. All right, so I'm gonna just spin to win on this fool. So Izuku, you know, he runs up and he's like, and he gives Aizawa a hug. He's like, thanks. You know, it's beyond appreciated. I haven't seen these guys in so long. I'm glad to see their faces. And Dad Zawa is like tearing up a little bit. He's like, okay, okay. You know, he's crying a little bit. And oh, I just thought of something funny. Uh, look up Shoto Aizawa. Post on his newest video. Uh, red. Let's confuse him. I mean, like 5 people, like 4 or 5 people, you know, go on Shoto's video posting the red scent, and he's gonna be confused. He's gonna be like, "What?" And all of you post it at the same time. I swear, it'd be hilarious. Like all of you post it under one comment. You know who I am. Post it on my comment from there, because you know that'd confuse him even more probably. I don't know. It's hilarious. You know, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's actually one of the people that you know, may like helped me, you know, he like uh pretty much was one of the ones that encouraged me to create my own what ifs. You know, he's like a really cool guy. I haven't personally talked to him, but you know, he's cool. He's cool. He's a pretty cool guy. All right. So anyway, uh, you know, like I said, I'm playing. What's this game called? Dauntless in the background. Oh, what? I so hit that. That is baloney. All right, whatever. So, Izuku, how long is this video actually? Alright, well, I guess I can't see how long this video is until I'm done with it. Because for some reason, the stupid thing's not popping up. It's being dumb again. You know, it's being extra again. You know. So, Izuku, actually, let me see if I can fix it right quick. Hold up. Let me just kill this thing. And I'll see if I can fix it. I'm gonna keep talking while I do this. So Izuku, you know, he's aggravated. You know, he remembers Bakugo. He remembers Ochako. So, give me a second, you guys. He remembers Uraka, you know, he remembers. Okay, it's been 24 minutes. I might just stop it here in a little bit. Running out of ideas. No, whatever. Anyway, so Izuku, you know, he's already fully trained. Like, he's an absolute mad lad. You know, he's ripped. Like, all the girls in one are like, dang, Momo, Jiro, yo, can we get in on the whole relationship? And they're like, what's she talking about? No. They're like, let us think about it. No. You know, this is ours. He's ours. You're not getting involved. I'm gonna grab exposed weakness because I'm using a sword and it's absolutely broken if I use exposed weakness and what I'm currently using. Anyway, Jiro and Momo are, they claim their territory early, and everyone's like, crap. You know, and Deku claims his territory real quick because, you know, Todoroki and what's his name? Kaminari? The ones who in canon are technically dating those two. You know, they they challenge Deku to a fight to prove, that he loves them. And Izuku's like, sure. And then he wins. Let's be honest. Come on. He wins. You know, it doesn't even matter. Okay, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened. Izuku, he uses like a shadow quirk that he got from one of the animals that he was fighting, that he ate. So, using devour. Come here, you stupid puppy. Come here. Ow! How did I get hit by that? Nothing happened. Right. So, Izuku, he yeet. Oh, what? How did I just get hit by that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Ow. So Izuku, he's after he was done fighting, you know, he uses a shadow quirk to disappear, and they're like, "What's going on? Where'd he go? Did he run away like a wussy?" And he says, "No," and he creates like a phantom blade. I'm gonna say that he can also, create things. I'm gonna say that he calls out the dogs, like a huge pack of wolves, the numbers are 100 strong, 100 plus strong. So I'm gonna make him that cool. I'm gonna make him that broken. So Izuku, he gets real mad. Yeet, yeet. Izuku, he runs off. He basically whoops their butts. He does what any good boyfriend would do if someone, challenged him to prove his love to a girl. I wouldn't do that, but that's just me. It's not because I'm unreliable, it's just I don't like fighting. It's just not my forte. Because, I prefer, to talk. But, Izuku's not about that. He just murks anyone who gets in his path. He's like me and Dauntless. He will destroy anything that gets in his way. It does not matter what it is. Oh crap, that would have been scary. That was scary. Izuku, he says, "Aight," and then you know, he takes, and then he create, the wolves appear. They turn into one giant amalgamation of a wolf, like a gigantic wolf. So Izuku pretty much sends it after Todoroki because he knows he can take down Kaminari on his own. He just didn't want Todoroki, creating giant ice pillars. Because I'm gonna say he still hasn't got off that. It's my dad's power. I'm never gonna use it. That emo crap. He's still on that emo-ness. So Izuku, he is. Ow. What am I doing? I have Avatar of Corruption. I'm a fool. Should have stepped in some of those puddles. Never mind. If you know what I'm talking about, good on you. If you don't, oof. Big oof, big oof, big oof. Oh, that's weird. Avatar of Corruption from that. Okay. Well, anyway, Izuku, he pretty much is like, alright, I've had enough of you and you. And he, points them out. After he's done taking them out, he just pretty much, he does what he does. And I'm gonna say that the things are already made. That's the best way I can put it. I can't remember the names of them. The, the, dorms are already made and ready. So Izuku, you know, he gets his room ready. It doesn't really have anything special. It only has a few of the belongings he had before. I'm gonna say that he kind of, well, he was, besides wearing the armor, he was pretty much, only wearing like a loincloth because plot and funniness. I'm gonna make it so. Anyway, Izuku, he pretty much is like, alright, I'm done. And, Momo and everyone else, every one of the girls are like, dang, he ripped, boy. They're like, Momo. They're like, Momo, Jiro, come on, cut us some slack here. They're like, no. I'm gonna say that the training camp goes on for a little while. Bakugo wasn't kidnapped because, they were horrified of Izuku's full power, because, Izuku's scary in this what if. Like, he is horrifically scary. Like, he gives off the aura like, you screw with me, I will end your entire blood. I will murder you and everything around you. Because he's that scary now. I'll continue this in, like, part 2. I really want to talk to my, friends. So if you guys want, like, a part 2 to this, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell. Hit the like button. Tell me if you want me to do, like, a certain thing in this part, like, in the next part. Like, if you want me to do something special, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to create a new villain? Because I think I'd be pretty decent at that. Yes, got him. That's my first time solo knocking this guy out. Alright. So, yeah, that's all for this time, guys. Bye-bye.